Hi everyone, welcome to Star News. Today, we've got some exciting and exclusive updates to share with you.
Guli Nazha, beyond the spotlight, the quiet strength of a modern icon. In the relentless pace of the entertainment world, where camera flashes rise and fall like tides, countless faces are illuminated before disappearing into obscurity. Fame promises brilliance, yet beneath the surface of its glow lies a web of illusions, ambitions, and sacrifices few dare to confront. Amid this spectacle, Guli Nazha stands out not merely as a striking beauty but as a quiet force, a reminder that real elegance exists beyond the glittering facade of the spotlight. Her presence on screen is undeniable. Guli Nazha possesses the kind of beauty that feels sculpted by time itself. High cheekbones, expressive eyes shimmering with warmth, and skin like polished ivory create a portrait both modern and timeless. When she smiles, there is depth behind the radiance, a subtle mix of tenderness and mystery that keeps audiences captivated. Whether dressed in minimal makeup or glamorous couture, she carries a natural balance of light and shadow, a harmony that allows her to adapt effortlessly to every role, every lens, every fleeting moment in front of the camera. But beauty alone does not explain her enduring allure. The entertainment industry, especially in its digital era, constantly produces new stars. Yet few possess the ability to transform a fleeting image into lasting resonance. Guli Nazha does so not through scandal or spectacle but through quiet persistence, refining her craft while staying connected to something deeper than celebrity. Physically, she embodies the grace often demanded of leading actresses, tall, poised, her movements confident yet never ostentatious. Her style bridges the gap between contemporary trends and timeless sophistication. On red carpets, she brings an understated elegance, in candid moments, a relaxed charm that suggests someone entirely at ease with herself. Every photograph, whether staged or spontaneous, seems to capture more than fashion. It reflects a sense of composure, a refusal to let the industry's frenzy erode her individuality. Still, Guli Nazha's story extends beyond aesthetics. Behind the luminous image lies a woman shaped by resilience, generosity, and ambition. In recent years, she has become increasingly involved in philanthropic efforts, using her platform to support causes often overlooked amid celebrity headlines. From advocating for children's education to championing environmental awareness, she treats fame not as a shield but as a tool, a way to amplify voices drowned out by the entertainment world's constant noise. Colleagues describe her as disciplined, someone who approaches each role with meticulous preparation. Directors often note her willingness to challenge herself, to inhabit characters whose emotional complexity demands vulnerability. That commitment has paid off. Over time, Guli Nazha has built a filmography marked by diversity, from historical dramas requiring physical rigor to modern romances exploring nuanced emotional landscapes. Each performance adds another layer to her evolving artistic identity. Critics, once tempted to dismiss her as simply another beautiful face, now acknowledge the growth visible in her recent work. There is a maturity in the way she handles silence on screen, the pauses between dialogue, the fleeting expressions revealing inner turmoil or joy. These subtleties cannot be manufactured, they emerge from experience, from an actress determined to transform raw talent into lasting artistry. Yet what resonates most with audiences may not be technical skill alone but the humanity she brings to every project. In an industry obsessed with perfection, Guli Nazha allows glimpses of imperfection, moments when characters doubt, stumble, or dream beyond their circumstances. Viewers recognize something of themselves in these portrayals, a reminder that even amid cinematic grandeur, the human heart beats quietly beneath it all. Her rise also reflects changing cultural landscapes. As streaming platforms expand global access to Chinese cinema and television, performers like Guli Nazha represent a new generation of talent capable of reaching audiences far beyond domestic markets. She embodies both tradition and modernity, a performer rooted in cultural heritage yet fluent in the visual language of international storytelling. Industry insiders suggest her future may include collaborations with filmmakers across Asia and potentially Hollywood. The combination of linguistic versatility, on-screen presence, and an increasingly global fanbase positions her as more than a regional star. She stands at the intersection of art and commerce, where personal authenticity becomes the rarest currency. Off-screen, she guards certain aspects of her life carefully, resisting the pressure to turn privacy into publicity. This restraint feels almost radical in an era when personal narratives are often traded for relevance. Instead, She lets her work, her charitable endeavors, and her public appearances speak for themselves. The result is a public image both accessible and enigmatic, a balance many pursue but few achieve. As the entertainment industry continues evolving, shaped by technology, shifting audience tastes, and cultural crosscurrents, Guli Nazha represents a model of adaptability. She embraces change without surrendering to it, proving that longevity requires more than reinvention. It demands grounding oneself in values that outlast trends. Looking ahead, expectations remain high. Fans anticipate new performances showcasing her range, critics watch for projects that might define the next phase of her career, and philanthropists welcome her growing influence in humanitarian circles. Each role, each public appearance, seems to carry both artistic and symbolic weight, evidence that she views fame not as an endpoint but as a platform for broader impact. Ultimately, Guli Nazha's story defies the industry's usual narratives. She is neither the overnight sensation destined to fade nor the distant icon disconnected from ordinary lives. Instead, she inhabits a middle ground, successful yet approachable, glamorous yet grounded, celebrated yet continually evolving. Perhaps that is why her career feels less like a series of isolated performances and more like a conversation with audiences, a dialogue about beauty, resilience, and the search for meaning within a world addicted to spectacle. Through triumphs and challenges, she invites viewers to witness not just characters on screen but the woman behind them, imperfect, determined, luminous in ways that transcend appearance. As the next chapter unfolds, one senses she will continue navigating fame with the same quiet strength that brought her here. The spotlight may shift, trends may change, but Guli Nazha seems prepared to endure, not by chasing every flash of attention but by cultivating depth amid the noise. In that sense, her journey mirrors the very art form she serves. Cinema at its best illuminates truth within illusion, humanity within performance. And Guli Nazha, both as an actress and as a woman, embodies that paradox, shining brightly, yet always hinting at mysteries beyond the light.
What do you think about the stories we just covered? Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this is your first time watching our channel, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest buzz in entertainment. Thanks so much for tuning in.